Welcome to the speaking section of IELTS examination. Today I would be your examiner. For this part of this test would be recorded. May I know your full name?
Yes, of course. My full name is Sapna Dhameja.
How may I call you?
You may address me by my first name, Sapna.
Are you working or studying?
At the moment I am working, I'm having my own business.
Okay. Few questions will be based on children. Do you enjoy spending time with children?
Yes, of course. I enjoy being around children because childhood is a period full of curiosity, creativity, and energy. And it makes me feel more happy whenever I see children think how they think and how they ask different questions to people. It always reminds me that life is very happy, good, and we must be carefree.
What were you like as a child?
Well, as a child, I was very talkative and a cheerful child. I used to ask so many questions to my parents and teachers. I used to read many story books and pretending to be a teacher, which I am actually right now. And at that time, I was quite happy. The life was very simple yet beautiful.
What do you remember most about your childhood?
Well, I remember spending time outdoors with my cousins, especially during the summer vacation. We used to play some traditional games such as Kho, hide and seek, and some other games as well. So those moments were very beautiful.
Few questions will be based on colors. What is your favorite color and why?
Well, honestly speaking, my favorite color is a soft blue. It is very calming color and always makes me remind about the sea and the ocean. And whenever I wear this color, I see somewhere else this color, I always feel peaceful.
Have your color preference changed since childhood?
Yes, a lot. When I was a kid, then I used to love bright colors such as red and some other dark colors. But with the passage of time, my preference has been changed a lot. Now I am more inclined to soft shades such as beige, olive, sea green, and some other light colors because I find them quite refreshing. And I think with the passage of time, my taste has become more subtle and mature.
Few questions will be based on cars. Do you enjoy driving or traveling by car?
Well, honestly, I love traveling by car, especially the long drives with good music. And I find this is a sense of, it gives me a sense of freedom as well. I do not drive often myself, but I enjoy sitting in the car and watching the view pass by. I feel so happy and excited.
What kind of car would you like to have in the future?
To be honest, I would like to own an electronic SUV someday, something which could be more comfortable, easy go, eco-friendly, and good for long journeys. And I would prefer some automated cars like something automatic. I would prefer in future.
What is your daily routine like?
Well, I have a quite hectic schedule almost every day. My days are quite demanding. So, being a part of business, I have lots of to do so. But my evenings are quite relaxing and peaceful because at that time I spend time with my family.
Okay. This is the end of part 1. Now I will give you a cue card. You have to speak 2 minutes and I will give you a 1 minute for preparing. If you wish, you can make a notes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You may start speaking now.
Well, one particular quality which I inherited from my grandmother-in-law, this is patience. My grandmother-in-law is was very calm and composed person who hardly got angry with someone else in her life. I have spent a lot of time with her when she was alive, and while observing her nature, I noticed that how she handled the difficult situations with more calmness and how she handled everything in a quiet manner. So it helped me a lot to develop this virtue, patience. Further, I would be happy to talk about my grandmother-in-law. She was a retired teacher, and even after her retirement, many people would come at my home to take advice from her. And the best part of that, she used to listen carefully everyone before responding. So after observing her, watching her, I also learnt this, that stay calm, be patient before reacting. So in that way, I developed this virtue. Further, I would talk about that how this quality is really helpful or conducive for me. It is very helpful in my personal and professional life as well, as I'm an English trainer and sometimes I have to deal with difficult students. So at that time, I stay calm. I teach them with more patience, and moreover, it is really helpful in my day-to-day life. I am handling every situation more effectively than before. In the end, I would say why this quality is important to me. This is extremely important to me as nowadays we are in this fast paced world where everyone is in hurry, everyone is in rush. So it is really helping me to deal everything, to take decisions clearly, to do things with more patience, and to build up or to maintain healthy relationship with other. So this is not just a habit for me. In fact, this is a way of living which keeps me grounded. So I'm really blessed that I have this quality from my grandmother-in-law.
This is the end of your cue card. Now I will ask some follow-up questions.
Okay.
What role do grandparents play in a family?
Well, grandparents are the pillar of a family because they are experienced people, so they share their past experiences, be good or bad, and they support the family. They help raising children. In my culture, especially as I am from India, so in Indian culture, that grandparents usually take care of the grandchildren in the absence of their parents or when they have busy working life. So grandparents are always supportive. They always be there to take care of the entire family.
Do you think children benefit from living with their grandparents?
Yes, why not? Children always get so many benefits while living with the grandparents. Well, they can develop many social and many moral values because their grandparents teach them how they can lead a good life, how they can be good individual. For example, they can teach them many skills, cooperation, honesty or integrity, and they can develop some other virtues like discipline and how they must live their life. So definitely it is.
How have relationships between grandparents and grandchildren changed over time?
Yes, it has been changed a lot. In fact, I would say a dramatic change I have noticed from that life and this life. In the past, people used to live in the joint households, and that at that time, and as a result, grandparents and grandchildren had close bonding, close daily bonding. But nowadays, due to urbanization or busy lifestyle, people have started living separately in urban areas. So there is a weakened connection between the grandparents and the grandchildren. However, still video callings, these are helping children and family members to stay connected with their elders.
Should grandparents be involved in making decisions for their grandchildren?
In my point of view or in my opinion, to a certain extent, but not a lot. They can help in decision making, like some for health or for discipline and some other easy go matters, because there is a big generation gap between grandchildren and the grandparents. I think parents can play a vital role in making decisions because parents are more close to their children, and they are adaptable to technology and the new things, so they can guide better to their children. However, still in certain sectors or in certain parts of the area, grandparents also can play a greater role providing the decisions.
What are some traditional values that grandparents often teach?
Well, as I also have been raised by my grandparents, so I would like to quote my example. My grandparents used to teach me about respecting others, honesty, hard work, integrity, disciplined life, gentle to others, politeness. So I think every grandparent can inculcate such values in their grandchildren.
How can modern life affect the bond between young people and their grandparents?
A lot. It is not it can actually, it is affecting a lot. Earlier people used to spend quality time with their grandparents, but nowadays, as with the passage of time and things has been changed, technology is there, and urbanization and the lifestyle, so people are being busy, so and at that time they are not having enough time to stay or to be with their grandparents, so it is affecting their relationship a lot, or it is dramatically affecting their life. However, as I previously mentioned, that still technology, thanks to technology, because of technology, people are still connecting to their grandparents and their parents, be they are living in their country or the countryside or some other countries.
This is the end of your speaking.
Thank you so much.